Hello folks and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn, where last time we are essentially just, we're wrapping up. Looking to get the million we need to buy the planet. I also want to see if I can find myself a new mech core. I was looking, I was in fact looking, and it turns out, which I already knew, we have to scavenge one. We have to be able to scavenge a mech core. I think if you're playing the military scenario, you can have a technology that lets you build mech cores, but that is not true in this scenario, in this economic scenario. So yeah. So the thing we're going to do is we're going to wind up the game this week. There's 2 episodes left, and the goal is to at least get to a position where we can wind up the game this week. If we manage to get a mech core before then, fantastic. If not, we'll transition to light mech. I guess because we're not doing a military mission, I guess we don't need a full-on heavy mech all the time. Han is unarmed. You're unarmed. Ooh. Is that because your gun has finally given up the ghost? Yep. The railgun snipers have finally given up the ghost. Intriguing. Well, we got some synthetic leggings, we got some carbon leggings. The time has come to start possibly building some new guns, huh? We have some railgun snipers. We need power cells, carbon nanotubes, and CPU cores. We have CPU cores. We have AI cores. We have electronics working. We've got power cells in there. So we can start working on things like the railgun snipers. I guess we could make 3 railgun snipers rather, or 1.5 sniper 2s. This requires a full 24 hours to craft. Welp. Make a single railgun sniper, please, at the very top of the list. Get that out the way. You gotta make sure it's done, please. Right. Han, you don't get to have the new gun, unfortunately. You can equip the briefly the laser pistol. You can equip the laser pistol when you wake up. Harvest Bot, I like Harvest Bot. Harvest Bot's doing some good work. Harvest Bot's saving us time, as we figured out last week. The new service bots really help us out in saving time. Arcade games. Playing Daydream 2, you got the gun. Melody's unarmed. Yes, all those guns have finished up now. So Melody, you can equip the railgun sniper too. There you go. Khan is also unarmed. I don't think there's a gun for you though, so we're working on those. So can we make a laser pistol too? We haven't got the pulse. We have not got the power core to be able to do that. Also working on making that veggie leather. There's rain, scavenging, harvesting, scavenging. Please get those scavenging. All that scavenging's been done already, so that's done. Scavenging over there. We'll put them to salvaging, but I think salvaging again. I don't think salvaging gives us what we want. I think scavenging gives us things. Salvaging just gives us lots of raw metal, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm willing to try to give that a try. Once we've scavenged everything that needs to be scavenged, so it's you and you, I'll hit salvaging and see if salvaging changes anything, because they've been scavenging this much. Yeah, that's the scavenging done there. We still got some scavenging, so we'll put this to salvage. Right, Hugo, still craft for that. What are we researching at the moment? We're researching flat cannons, which isn't irrelevant. I mean, we have not seen anything flying. Nothing's been in the air, so it's not too much of a problem. And right now, what we're doing is waiting for you know, the colony ship. There you go. Give us colony ship, please. Just double checking it's still colony ship. Yep, colony ship. Good. How are we doing on, yes, we still have some skin bark in store. Honestly, I'll be honest. Colony ship, hurrah. Okay, the magic has happened. Pause. Right, so what have we got here? We can sell all the carbon nanotubes we can get, which is going to give us enough to get that million. So we could just do this now. Fabricator matrices, hello. The fabricator matrices are intricate components that can transform energy into matter. The precise workings of these matrices are only known to a select few, but a 500-page manual on how to produce them is available in most semi-decent emergency style kits. All we need is someone to sit down and willing to read the manual. What does that do? I'm curious to find out. Fruit bushes. We could plant fruit bushes. And that would be, we could do that, I think, right? We'd have to pay 500,000, but we can afford that. That is definitely an option. So fabricator matrices. What is that? I'm very confused about what that is. I don't know what that is. What's a fabricator matrix? Hang on, let's find out. Stranded and Dawn. What's a fabricator matrix? Ah, interesting. Okay, so they're used in the military outpost scenario to make replicators and stuff like that. So I can learn how to make the matrix, but I will never learn how to make the fabricator itself. Interesting. So okay, I'm not okay. We'll sell the stimulants. We don't need the stimulants. Oh, they haven't got the money. That's why. Okay, let's turn this in then. We'll sell what needs to be sold. Just we'll sell some first aid kits. We got like a bunch of them, so we'll sell like 27 first aid kits. We'll sell a bunch of antibiotics as well. We can sell tea and coffee, etc. We could. Metal alloys, spare parts, no. Power cells. Dried smoke leaf, if you wanted to have that. They've got a bunch of them. They've got several dried smoke leaves. You can sell the veggie leather. We're happy with all this. I think we're happy with all that. So we've earned 30,000, 31,000. We'll just do bam, sell the remaining there. That gives us pretty much all the cash that they've got on hand, which will take us to just over $1 million. It'll take us to just over $1 million. So we'll do that now. Bam. I'll let the accept there. We'll sell some stuff. Get just over $1 million. Then we're ready. Then we're ready for when, hopefully next episode, we get to do this. Battle drones. Scavenge some more. Yeah, so there's still some scavenging to be done there. That's what that noise was. Spooked me briefly. When it lands, we'll have the 1 million galactic coins. Bam. 1 million galactic coins. Which means we actually need more of these, don't we? Because we're actually out of... We're going to have to build another one of these for the change. Let's copy that. We'll put the copy on this side. How about that? There we go. Put that there. There's still another 100,000 in there. Okay. We're still about 2/3 of the way, just shy of 2/3 of the way through making that gun. Which we'll give to Kana, actually. Kana can have that. So, I was reading comments before and saying that, yes, you can, if you rush, if you take out these bases very, very early on, which you can do, you can basically make a lot of all your money very, very soon. You can get that all done. You can do it like within 2 years, just by selling nanotubes. and I realized that I thought I was having a challenge by going for my random colonists. However, you get random colonists, but every colonist who can wield a gun starts with a railgun sniper. I lucked out. I had 3 colonists who could wield guns, which means I started off this mission with 3 railgun snipers, which are, other than the railgun sniper 2.0, probably the best gun in the game. Crazy long range, crazy high damage. And that basically made the combat a little bit facile. Didn't have to worry about anything, you know? So that was interesting. There was an interesting situation of like, oh, well, I guess I don't need that then. You know? Guess it wasn't required. Scavenged some more. Okay, so that's done. So now we're salvaging. Scavenging's done. Does it say salvaging here? That's the question I want to find out. Because if it says salvaging, then we can differentiate between the both of them. If it says scavenging, then there's no differentiation. Salvaged. Scrap metal. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Because that's the only thing here that requires salvaging. That's on salvaging as well. If at any point during that salvage, that's scavenging over there. We'll keep an eye on it. We can do scavenging as well. That's salvaging. If at any point anything that is salvaged, scavenging as well, is this, if salvaging happens and it's not scrap metal, then okay, then it's free game. But I think everything that we're going to salvage is going to be scrap metal. Because I think we're definitely with 4 people here, sorry, yeah, with 6 people here, we are self-sufficient. I think, if I'm being brutally honest, if we start adding more and more service bots, etc., more and more service bots, we can essentially eschew Henry, Hugo, and Han entirely, the 3 H's, completely. I just realized that 3 H's. You can completely, like, eschew the 3 H's. Completely eschew the 3 H's. None of that will be even required, because their jobs, the thing that they're doing, the only thing that's not doing is Hugo, but Hugo's doing crafting, but then Vivian can do crafting. Vivian can craft as well. She's crafting instant crafting 10, there's not a problem there for her at all. Scavenged a power cell? That's scavenging, that's not salvaging, that's scavenging a power cell. So that doesn't count. You built the gun, so Kana, so we're gonna, let's build one, that's not, so Kana can have the railgun sniper as well. Power cells, good, thank you. How are you doing here? Yeah, this power system here is simple. Wind is blowing, so you're giving us full power here as well. My power surplus is massive. You're making some shoes. Aggressive animals. Hey, the first time we've actually had flying aggressive animals. Literally the first time ever we've had flying aggressive animals. Is it because I've resorted to flat cannons? Is that what happened here? We've had flat cannons, and then now you've gone, okay, well, you've done flat cannons now. Now it's worth having... Kana? Rush this, please. Where's Kana? Kana? Grab the gun first. And then build that turret. Oh, no, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Defense. Flat cannon. Put that there. And you've got a gun. Construct that, please. Get that built. And we'll get the rest of them here, actually. Rest of the people with guns come over here. Cannot, no. Build that, now. Your sleep doesn't matter right now. Get that built. And we'll attack the coming in. Damn it, that didn't work out in time. Oh god, that's hectic. That's very hectic. That's extremely hectic. People are hurt. 27 and going down. Move them out the way. Cannon's very badly hurt, damn. Bleeding. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Move, Cannon, move. Oh my god, that was hectic, isn't it? That was hectic as well. Hell, Melody's self-healing. Observe that, please, and then... Got that as well, so butcher it. But first thing, get some healing done, please. Healing Henry? No, heal Canna first. Oh, heal people in general. Han is getting... Henry's getting a lot of treated burns and stuff. We just went through a lot of our healing stuff, I think. Melody, can you heal Canna for a second, please? Because Canna's probably the worst wounded one we have here. That's priority for you. People are hungry, I don't give a crap right now. So many acid burns and stuff like that. A little bit crazy, just a little bit nuts. People are ravenously hungry, etc. Henry's still got issues. Melody's like leveled up healing already, and that's even built yet. A lot of that meat, a lot of that insect meat is going to get used up, I think. In what, I don't know. People are recovering, go get some food. Because there's a severe lack of food right now. And Melody needs to eat as well. You're all hungry, fair enough. People need healing, but Melody's going back to heal people. Heal Hugo. Oh, Hugo wasn't even wounded. Get up, buddy. And Henry's doing some feeding, it's fine. Old equipment. God, that was a little bit hectic. Like, I do wonder if that's because I researched flat cannon, and the second, like, oh, you got things that can attack things in the air. Was researching the flat cannon a mistake, I wonder? So hang on, that's on Control Circuit 5. I'll make sure once that's built, that's on Control Circuit 5 as well. Melody's doing a sleep. Which, fair enough, you do need to rest. Although, you know, get some healing done. Please. How are you on first aid kits? We had 50, we're down to 31. It is messy. Rot it away, it's fine. Yeah, all these acid burns. So many burns needed to be treated there, holy hellfire. Kana still has 7 burns to treat. And well, Melody started this at healing 6 and has received 7, 8, and then also 9. One big fight and Melody doing all the healing. How about that? Shooting star. Hurrah. Going back to bed again. Kind of still need some acid burn healing. But no, you're better now. Good. Get some food, please. Shooting star, hurrah, yep. That turret's finally going to get built now. At long last. Would it have helped? I don't know. I'm not sure, if I'm honest with you. Let's go put on Control Circuit 5, please. Then I'm going to build some copies of that. Copy that. Flat cannon. Not. Oh, no. Don't deconstruct it. Sorry. Copy. Copy. Put one there. Put one over here. Put one over there. Make sure they're all there, and they'll be set up for 5. And if we need someone, that's the control station we need for turrets. That was a little bit hectic. Do we have enough CPU cores for everything? I don't think we do. We might do, actually. Yeah, we do have enough CPU cores, so we can build all those turrets. Hopefully they'll be, since they're set up as copies, hopefully they'll be set up with that already. CPU cores being built, AI cores are done, electronics, power cells. Kana is doing nothing at the moment. Maybe just resting. Moment of doing nothingness. Right, a lot of leftover animal insect meat. A lot of manure as well. I can see here. A lot of manure. Now, will you be set up to be control circuit 5? Did that carry on with the copy? It did. Okay, good. And that's going to be immediately deactivated. So if we need turrets, we can go click and all the humming fly. Despite its somewhat menacing look, a big flying insect seems to be peaceful and easily scared. As I said, name it the humming fly. It's worth noting, however, that the rare cases when it gets enraged, it attacks from afar and can fly over obstacles, which is why you need a flat gun. So I think the flat cannon has an AoE effect as well, as you would expect. Force field barriers. Insufficient storage space for the fat because there's too much insect meat floating around here. Ah, you could set up to use animal fats forever. Yeah, keep doing that then. This returns it 20 animal insect meat to 10 animal fat. That's gonna be useful, and also, oh, are you being? Okay. Those times. What happened here? You got mirrored in a really weird and interesting way. It's fine, we can use an extra railgun sniper too, it's not a problem. I'm not going to be overly problem with that. Scavenging that. The salvaging, I don't think gave me anything special, did it? You think we discovered that nothing out of the salvaging seemed to be like a mech core or anything? Oh well. Yes, we were returning insect meat into animal fat. Scavenged a pair of pants. Of synthetic leggings. I'm gonna finish that sniper first, please. I mean, if you're gonna be working on that sniper, work on that sniper. Get it done. Scavenged 56. Scavenged, not salvaged. Again, keeping an eye on the wording there. Well, there you go. That'll be the end of that. That'll be all the research, barring any colony ship. I mean, hay sausages. You can turn hay and vegetable into sausage. With some culinary experimentation involving chemistry, we could transform hay into an edible meal. We'll use whatever vegetables we have to spice it up. Interesting. Or we can go planetary ownership right now. Let's go like bam and get it done right now. We have a certain amount. We could give up all the. Let's not do all the carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes are in fact useful to us. So we'll leave about 500 for us. About 500 for us. And I think we'll just do this. Well, no, we'll do this now. I mean, there's nothing much more we can do. You know what? Hang on. That'll last a while, right? Okay, so before we do that, I'm going to cancel you, and I am going to build the light mech, because the light mech will last. Well, the light mech can just be built, no problems. We'll build the light mech, have the light mech lying around. And the mech core is going to get put over there. We'll have a light mech. There you go. Light mech is ready. That gun's done. Go to sleep. Then we'll buy the first aid thing today and have it be done. If that's just the end of the system, the end of this campaign, then so be it. We'll take a day off on Thursday, and just it'll give me time to find something to start next week. This has been very, very enjoyable. I don't think this is the funnest scenario, although I did enjoy this as a biome. This biome was a very fun biome, I think. The desert biome was very interesting. An interesting set of challenges. The lack of water, because water isn't a need, the lack of water in this biome isn't actually that relevant. I was expecting water to be more of a thing here. It really isn't. Because whenever you are in a dry biome, you think that, oh my god, water is going to be a problem. And water is not a problem at all. There's no really big issue with water here. There's no like, oh my god, we've got no water, it's a dry thing, people are going to die. No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And arguably, this might even be easier than a lot of other biomes, because we didn't really have a concentrated, oh yeah, nothing will grow this season. Things got cold at night time, but we didn't really have a season where things, like, we didn't have a winter, for example, where, oh well, your farms are not outputting food for a season or two, depending on how this works out. So you have to figure out other stuff. Like, no, like the farms are, okay, in the colder parts of the year, the plants don't grow at night, so food output is reduced, but at no point did we have like, okay, we've got nothing. We have no food at all, it's not happening. So I think as a biome, this is actually a moderately easier biome than the temperate biome, which has defined seasons, and therefore part of the year nothing grows. Right, we've got a mech. This little mech. Who's going to go out on an adventure? Melody, operate the mech. We're going to take the mech out. Right, Melody, where do you have something we can attack? That's up here. Move over there. This thing actually moves quite fast. I'm trying to if I pan the camera at the same speed, it actually outpaces the camera, which is fairly interesting. You can leap as well. Or just make the leap desired location. Ah, interesting. Right. Let's ravenously hungry. Sure, you'll deal with it. Right. Can you solo this place? I mean, I'll be honest. Probably yes. Especially if I keep an eye on like our distances. Damaged small mech. How bad is this? Honestly, yeah, you can totally solo him. If you do a quick scan over here. Yeah, it turns out I think you can just totally solo this, can't you? We took some damage here. We'll find out how much damage that was in the long run. Attack that. Attack that. Can you just leap, please? Destroy that completely. I wonder how much this is going to cost to repair. We'll find out. That's sleeping. Quick check here. Let's unbutcher these. You don't want to butcher these right now, or at all ever. But just checking here. If you do a scan here, missing shriekers are all dead. Shrieker hatchlings are all dead. Well, you just get back to base. Pets die. Oh no. Well, you get back to base here. You can bury you as well. Place a grave for this animal's burial. Oh. Cute and all, but it was a herd animal we were keeping for meat. So that was the only male we had? Yeah, that was the only male we had. So there's going to be no more breeding. That's one of them's already pregnant. Are you pregnant? You're not pregnant. You're not pregnant. Okay, well then they're all done now. You have to go ahead and tame a new one. Right, arrive here. Undraft and unmount. Kind of to repair this baby in the morning, whenever you're done. 7 metal alloys, fairly cheap. You killed 4 things. Honestly, that was pretty damn good, I think. I'm happy with that. Right. Let's buy the planet. Let's find out what that does if you buy the planet. If we buy the planet, what does that do? Is that the end of it? We were led to believe that buying the planet was the end of it. Very cheap planet, if you didn't come to think of it. Is that the end of the campaign, I wonder? I'm assuming they'll give you the opportunity to keep on playing. Meteor Rain. Yep, finish the outpost, trading outpost scenario in less than 3 years. Apparently, day over. Day 1, Melody know how to grow T-ball tree. Day 1, first harvest of the T-ball trees. We harvested a total of 142 plants. Day 1, Melody learned how to grow palm bushes. Day 2, Melody learned how to grow smoke leaf, which we never actually did. Day 3, cooked our fertility meat soup. We produced in total 54. We even learned how to grow cloth blossom. First animal attack, we were attacked a total of 77 times. Killed the first of the scarabei. We killed 133 scarabei in total. We cooked our first veggie soup. We produced 144. We grew blade grass. We observed tacatly and noted their features and behavior. We harvested chew root. We harvested a total of 330 plants. Day 17, Melody learned how to grow skin bark. Day 18, Melody learned how to grow glitter caps. We never grew them. First harvest of cure plants, we harvested a total of 70 cure plants. First harvest of grain grass, we harvested a total of 234 grain grass. We observed overgrown scarabei. We killed starving scarabei. We killed 19 of them. We only attacked them once, I think. We searched shiny rocks. We fainted from exhaustion, kind of hopes. Our first expedition. We filled a balloon with hot air which let us travel far and wide. We made 31 expeditions in total. Day 30, we observed Juno and noted their features and behavior. We learned how to grow silicon leaf. Wink wink. Melody was romantically attracted to Vivian. They never got married in the end. We never actually built a marriage thing. We cooked our first sweet meat bites. We made 138 total. Han was super happy they ate their favorite meal for the first time since arriving on the planet. They did that a total of 28 times. Day 14, Melody discovered the remains of an ancient civilization. Kana was super happy they ate their favorite meal for the first time since arriving on the planet. Wow, late, huh? Total 25 times. Year 2, day 838, music night time. Not our first one by far. We crafted our first AI core. In total, we produced 3. Day 30, celebrated music night again. Day 32, we designed our own mech. Now this changes combat forever. Day 37, a group of flying insects attacked. Day 39, Melody observed humming fly and noted their features and behavior. And that's the last thing we've got registered, because shortly after that, we bought the planet. So, all your hard work paid off. You are the owner of the whole planet. Advanced Electronics acquired 119 electronics, 30 CPU cores, 10 spare parts, 8 power cells, 3 AI cores, 2 mech... 2 mech cores? When did we get a second mech core? Animals killed 502, time survived, 2 years, 40 days, and 3 hours? I guess that makes sense, because we started in year 1, we don't start year 0, right? So, when it says year 4 is the first time we hit, is our 3-year deadline. We built 60 unique devices, a total of 246. We researched 9 fauna, 422 flora. Our highest consumption was 275. Our largest animal type was 57. Our most common device was wooden storage shelves. Our most popular relaxation was drinking energy beverages, teas and coffees and so forth. We researched 92 things and 10 breakthroughs. We had 3 railgun snipers Mark II, 2 laser pistols, 1 laser pistol Mark II, 1 steel spear, 1 pulse rifle, 1 crossbow. I'm curious about this. Do we have a second mech core? Hang on. Where's our second mech core? That's an AI core over there. Do we have a second mech core somewhere? Did we find a second mech core without I'm thinking about it? Hang on. We're going to stop it there. This is the end of the series, folks. But I'm kind of curious. Yeah, we don't have a mech core. Who's dreaming about mech cores? Who's having a complete... I wonder if it like miscounted because I basically built it. I built this, set it up. We found a mech core. I expended the mech core by queuing a combat mech. Then when I cancelled it, counted as finding a mech core again. I wonder if that's what happened. Anyway, folks, that's the end of this campaign. If we go back to the main menu, there are other campaign scenarios. We did, of course, the trading outpost, which is to find the planet. Apparently, in the military outpost variation, you can craft mech cores, and that seems to be way more combat heavy. And then there's the Guardians one, which is the sort of like the one they added afterwards, which is the you start with 3 people, and also the android named Hope, which you can develop as the campaign progresses. And you can safeguard Hope until she achieves full sentience. Do I still have saves from when I did that? Hang on. Do I still have a save for when that happened? A long time ago, wouldn't it have been? No, these are all test stuff. This has been stuff I saved afterwards when I was testing the run out. Test. Yeah, I was considering doing the crash landing one for ages, and I was testing different zones. Yeah, so there's also the Sobrius one, which is the temperate zone, and then the Salto, which is the tropical zone. Turns out I think this would have probably been the most challenging one, because of it has actually defined seasons. These two don't actually have defined seasons. They're always in growing stuff. And I actually found this was pretty very interesting. Anyway, folks, this has been Stranded Alien Dawn. Probably no video on Thursday, and then I'll come back with something else on next week. We'll find something else to play. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for joining me. I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.